you a match I just did, and hopefully by watching it you can kind of understand some key gameplay and tactics that I chose. I didn't win this match. I ended up getting third. Uh, the problem was mostly due to my aim near the end. I'll show you guys. You'll see kind of what happened. It's like early morning. I just woke up, so. Um, I was kind of just trying to get like some warm up games in. This one actually went like really good. But I realized, like with the warm up, like definitely my aim needs to be a thing. So give me a second. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm right on my character. So let's see if this will go right. So off the back, I think me and this guy decided to hit construction site, which you can see over here. We decided to hit this based off a few factors. So one factor is that the amount of people in the plane, you can see over here, 73. Well, I guess to the right, it can't go all the way over there. There's 73 people in the plane. So if I go anywhere lower than this, right, I'm with the like vast majority, right? So I don't want to really go anywhere below the bottom of this arrow, right? And then on top of it, I don't want to go anywhere in the half. This is danger zone. This is where the most amount of people may drop, and then anywhere here is where probably about 50 to 60% of the players are gonna drop, and then anywhere sort of over here, because this is the end, this is where like the last few people are dropping. Over here is probably the safest area to not um, deal with people, and this isn't necessarily like the God strategy. I play aggressively, so I don't care really where I drop at. But with this guy, I didn't know who he was, so I know most people would rather play it safe than play it aggressive. So we decided to go construction site. But yeah, let's go ahead, keep going. If it'll let me. All right. Let me see. So you can see I'm heading there, and one thing I'm doing that you're probably not going to be able to tell is that I'm looking around me to tell where people are around me. So I'm checking that to see like if there anyone is following me, what route they're taking, and stuff like that. But I guess I have the opportunity to kind of like look around. So let me show you something. So if we stop right there, I see my guy right there, right? I hear my parachute deploy, I hear his parachute deploy, and I hear a third auditory parachute deploy. So immediately I'm thinking there's somebody here, right? And if there's one person here, because this is duos, there's two people here, right? Unless it's a straggler, but that's like 9 out of 10 times, it's probably not a straggler. They're probably together. So my initial thought is, let me find a gun just so I'm ready. So a weapon and armor are my first two necessities, and in honesty, I should never get in a fight unless I have both of those. So let's keep going. So I'm looking. See backpacks, but no gun. So I'm kind of frustrated. And anywhere I see ammo, one thing about this game is where you see ammo, sometimes the guns don't load immediately. But wherever you see ammo, more than likely there may be a gun right next to it that may not load. So sometimes you may see me like circle around ammo just to see like did the gun not load in yet? Because sometimes you'll find like RK7s next to 9 mils, and like other things, Spitfires, other things. So I'm just kind of looking around right now. I don't know why right there, even though I picked up the rocket launcher, it still showed the rocket launcher, but just don't mind that. Picked up the ammo as well, so just don't pay attention to that. One thing I haven't realized yet is that I picked up, I think, an extended mag, so I haven't realized I need to reload. So I use looter that way. Looter is a perk that really you'll only find useful at the beginning of matches. So looter allows you to be able to see through a particular distance, and you'll see all the items that are around you. So if you're really good with knowing what your items look like, I can tell through walls the type of guns that are around and whatnot. You'll see me actually do that later. I'm able to look through a wall and see like that's an SDM, that's a KN or whatnot when I'm doing my decision making on picking a fight. So let's continue. So right here I hear footsteps and I'm thinking to myself, where are those footsteps coming from? So uh, after the auditory hearing, my second thought is to listen to where my man's is on the map. And as you can see, my man's is uh, a little bit like northwest of me, like behind me. So I'm trying to figure out from where he is that what I'm hearing, or am I hearing another person? So I do a quick turn left uh, to figure out is the footsteps I'm hearing coming from in front of me or behind me? So me turning left because I know for a fact the footsteps are coming from the right of me. Me turning left and having it so that my ear is facing forward, let me know that those are the footsteps of my guy behind me because I don't hear them forward. I hear them only behind me. Then I hear an auditory pop, and that was definitely in my left ear while I was turned. So I know there's a guy here, so I'm checking for him. So I can also hear him stepping on metal. So that's giving me little key hints about where he possibly is. So I know he's somewhere to my left, and I don't know exactly where he is, but I know he's running on metal, so that gives me a chance. And I know everything's covered in metal, but certain parts actually aren't. So you can see wood. I can tell the difference from wood. I can tell the difference from concrete. So I'm able to like pick up based off of my knowledge of this map of the area where he possibly could be. And then I heard him fall. So I see him and I heard him jump down, which made me snap to tell. So you saw me a second ago look at the level 2 armor, right? I looked at it because I thought it was really weird that there's level 2 armor that he didn't pick up, knowing that I don't have any armor. So that told me that he must have not been on this floor. So then when I heard the drop, I realized that's the second floor under where you see him at is the only other floor he could be at where I'd hear him at. So as you can see, I was able to figure out based off of investigator and hunting skills exactly where my prey is. Oh, and you know what? I actually did not notice that second person right there when I played. I only noticed the first one. So when you see me playing, you'll keep in mind I never noticed that second guy just then. I only noticed the first guy. So I was playing as if there's only one guy here actually. So I think I'm calling my friend and I'm letting him know where he is because I don't have any armor yet. I'm about to jump down there, right? And I don't know. I didn't realize the second friend was there, so I actually don't know where his second friend is, like in my head. So I'm being kind of I'm using the armor as bait just for a second to see if his friend comes, and then after a while I realize his friend must not be near that armor, so I just decided to jump down. So even though the friend ran right, I'm only looking left because I only think there's the one guy. So I have my friend, we're looking, and these guys kind of, I don't know, they kind of gave us a run for our money. I went prone to try to see if I could see just a little bit, like even just a little bit lower under me. It ended up not working. I'm safe up here because I just cleared the left, so I don't have to worry about being shot from the left. So I'm like, okay, like I think there's one guy. Like I'm gonna look around to see where he is. And then I hear him call that elevator. I don't know exactly what the plan was with that, but I hear him call the elevator, and I'm thinking to myself, why would you call the elevator if at this height you can just run and jump off of the run and jump off of the building? So I thought he was trying to make like a clever getaway or something like that. So you'll see me, I'll like run over there, and I know there's a hole at the top of it, right, like right there. So I jump down to try to catch him. And then, as you can see here, I can see that there's a KN. I can see that that's an SDM. And a lot of times, what helps me figure out what a gun is it took me a while, but the ammo next to it. I know that an SDM is shaped like that, and that it takes 338 ammo, right? 338 ammo comes in a box that's orange. 50 cal ammo comes in a box that's red. So I know that's there. I know there's a KN there, but I'm curious why they never took either of them. So I figure they must have had really good guns. So I'm playing it like extra cautious. And I'm sort of using myself as bait because I know if they shoot me, you have to shoot me through the rails. You're not going to get a headshot. You're going to get a body shot. So I was trying to get them to actually shoot me if they could see me. So I just do a quick little fall. HDM is actually one of my preferred snipers. It's really the only sniper I like to use. So now we're trying to figure out exactly why is it he called the elevator up, but he never got inside of it. Like, what was the point of that? So we're trying to figure it out, and honestly, I still don't know. I think I realize right now, like, it must have been a diversion, and they must have used it to get down, but I don't know exactly what they did or how they did it. It was actually very slick. I gotta give them credit for that. It was very slick. Because it threw us off, and I knew the guy knew I shot at him, so he didn't know what was up. My friend tells me in a second that he sees them below us, and you'll hear him like shoot at the guy, but I still never see him. And you know, again, just don't think that I'm like not picking this stuff up. You can see me like grabbing stuff. So my friend calls the elevator. I think he pushes the elevator down. I'm not sure. Yeah, he rides the elevator down. I remember that. And he says that he sees the guy down there. So I think I'm running back because I'm looking for his second friend because I realize he must have a second friend somewhere nearby. So I'm looking around because, oh no, actually he doesn't say anything. He's looking for him, but we don't know anything. So I get nervous because I don't know where this guy went. He know where I shot him from. So I get kind of worried right here. And I'm trying to figure out what's the best move. So I go ahead and I go back up to recheck my areas so that I know, you know, like this floor is safe. Like there's no way they got to me. So I'm checking down again. I'm still looking because my area isn't safe. I know for sure there's two people, and in honesty, with the knowledge that I have right now, I know there's only two people. So I'm looking like, where's he shooting this guy from? I never see him. At least I don't think I do. Nope, I never see him. But he knows where he is, so we're hunting him down. So I'm asking him what's up. Ah. Yo, this game, I swear it, bro. I absolutely swear it. This could be such a good game. It has so many bugs, though. Like, what's the point of having a theater mode if I can't get through one whole blackout without it, like, blue screening? Like, that absolutely sucks. Mm. Well, I don't know, guys. If this is still going on there, then, I don't know. I'll probably just, like, redo it over. But